This is a corn variety screen here in September now, out in Bozeman, Montana. We've got about 40 different varieties, each one represented by one row. And today we're going to harvest and figure out the yields for each of these. Some of the corn varieties are very short and very early, and some of them are quite a bit later. Determining yield will be critical to figuring out which ones will be the most useful for producing corn for grain in this environment. For each of these plots we will get plant counts, we will count the ears, we will weigh the total mass of ears and a subsample that we'll take in and dry. That way we can get a fairly good estimate of yield for this particular variety and see whether it's worth taking further in doing replicated tests in subsequent years. Using a husking peg, I'm going to husk each of the ears into a 5-gallon pail for weighing. The back of my car is set up here as a field laboratory, complete with notebooks, buckets, and our electronic balance. Plot weights will be generated for each of the plots using these simple tools and a spreadsheet. It's important to get accurate measurements. The whole plot weight isn't that terribly important, I suppose, but as we subsample and then reweigh after drying the ears, we're going to smaller and smaller weights. So we want to make sure we get very good accurate measurements all along the way. These 5-ear subsamples from each of the plots are tagged and in mesh bags for drying. Once completely dry, they'll be reweighed and we'll calculate how much moisture was in the seed and the cobs.